Well, now all the rats in government are starting to jump ship or eat their own as, the new appointees are starting to be named. And as Trump starts to think about constitutional carry or permitless carry or even concealed carry reciprocity, some states are looking at ways to subvert all of that by instituting gun control at the local level, something we are used to. And the states that have constitutional carry, you're going to see an increased attack by the lefties in those states. And Georgia, this is a heads up for you, because a couple Democrats from Decatur's area, a state senator and a state House representative, are looking to utilize the Appalachian school tragedy, like the Democrat playbook. Remember Hillary Clinton said years ago, never let a crisis go to waste. Well, they want to institute gun control because of one person, what one person did. And they're saying that we have to save our kids. Everybody wants to keep kids safe, don't you? I mean, don't you? Really? You do. However, you need to know the numbers. Without doing all the math, scribbling on the screen, if you extrapolate these numbers, you remove the numbers that they use for gun violence, it's really gun homicides. If you take out suicides, right, and then you take out the biggest cause of all the numbers, which is gang violence, like if law enforcement did what they need to do and, judges put people away that needed to be put away, then those numbers that are left are minuscule. You have about a 0.0034% chance of being a victim of a gun homicide. You have a better chance of being struck by lightning. You have a better chance of being killed by a shark. You have a better chance of being beaten and bludgeoned to death by a hammer. You have a better chance of being killed in a car accident. You see what I'm saying, right? The number is that big, but the Democrats, because of that small little thing, we have to restrict for the populace. No, we don't. Now, first, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's the Sonoran Desert Institute, guys. As you know, the Sonoran Desert Institute has been a sponsor of Guns and Gadgets for a couple of years now, and there are a ton of us in this country that own firearms. In fact, that's one of the reasons the anti-gunners want to do what they want to do here. But if you want to learn how to be a gunsmith or get your foot in the door, then check out the Sonoran Desert Institute. They offer online firearm technology education with hands-on labs and materials shipped right to your doors. It's a college. They're accredited. Course topics range from armorers courses to shooting sports management, ballistics, gunsmithing, and much more. You get your education and turn your passion for firearms into a successful career. And I know from the messages I received, some of you have done that, and you're very, very satisfied and happy you did. Check out sdi.edu/G&G to get started today. The Georgia State Senator we're talking about is Emanuel Jones. And my real quick background into him, he is an opportunist, an anti-gun Democrat. He's probably taking a lot of money from anti-gun groups. He wants to do three things. The first one is he wants to have a statewide alert system put in place where if a student had been flagged for potentially violent activity in the future, it sounds like a student red flag, well then it would be a state system, so if that student transfers to a new school, that new school will be notified. Thus, they say that people are getting the information they need. Why aren't they doing that anyway? Is the best question. Like if Johnny, little Johnny, likes to beat people and is violent or has brought weapons to school, why isn't he in jail or in an alternative school? But you wouldn't tell the school that he's going to? I don't know, maybe in Georgia. Number two, they want to have, how do they term it? Child access prevention laws. Safe storage laws, that's right. You parents, or any adult that has a firearm who may have children or should reasonably know that a child could be in their home at any point, then you would need to secure your items according to the way the state tells you you need to do it. And of course, there would be civil and criminal penalties. They're telling you how to treat your items inside of your home because of the possibility of a child getting in your home and touching your stuff. That's probably less of a percentage than being in a gun homicide incident, right? That's 0.0033436, whatever it was. There's probably lesser of a chance of the kids, but everybody in the state should pay just in case. And then the third one he wants to do is a 10-day waiting period for anybody who wants to buy, he said, assault rifles. They mean semi-automatic rifles, America's most popular rifles, unless you have a concealed carry permit. So if you're one of the people in Georgia who wants to buy one of these rifles and utilize your constitutional carry, because Georgia is now a constitutional carry state, well, then there'd be a 10-day wait period for you if this bill were to gain steam, get passed, and signed by the governor. I don't see that happening, but you need to understand what they're trying to do so you can snuff it out now when the next session starts, your legislative session. This is how we destroy stuff, nip it in the bud before it ever becomes a risk down the road. Then you have a state House Representative, Mary Margaret Oliver, also from Decatur, and what she wants to do is if people want to own one of these rifles, or if they already do, well, then you should obviously have to purchase some type of liability insurance to pay for the potential damages your gun could ever cause. Now, my guns will never cause any damage unless a criminal tries to take my life or seriously injure me to the point where I think I need to defend myself to stop myself from no longer existing, or my wife, my kids, my neighbors, or somebody in my vicinity when I'm out in the community. That's when my stuff would do damage to people. It's because someone is doing damage or is trying to do damage to me or somebody else. So that is not my problem. That is the criminal's problem. I'm neutralizing the threat, so I shouldn't have to, have insurance for that, because do politicians have insurance for all the damage they cause? That's the question you should ask when you call your state reps. Everybody should call State Rep Mary Margaret Oliver and State Senator Emanuel Jones. In fact, I'll put their information down below, as well as if you want one of these shirts. This is what needs to happen. There's a lot of criminals in legislatures who need to have tar and feathering brought back into their lives. Great shirt from TriStar Trading. Guys and gals, I appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Just wanted to put this on your map, especially if you live in Georgia. This is the attempt. The state level is where they're going to try stuff. I don't think it's going anywhere. Just want to put it on your map. Have a great day. Take care.